Okay, this video is going to be about calculating the area of triangles and trapezoids. So this is standard 6GA1 still, all about area. So if you can recall the formula that we talked about yesterday, A equals 1/2 base times height, and that was for a triangle. And we use that to find the area of a right triangle. Now we're going to look at triangles that are not right triangles, meaning they do not form a right angle right here. So we do need to find the height will be where it forms the right angle for the triangle. And if you look at the first triangle here, we have the height is outside the triangle. For the second one, the height is inside and it forms this right angle right there. So right angles over here. And for the third one, it is also outside and it forms the right angle on the outside of the triangle. And that's what we will use for the height. Okay, so let's try it. We're going to calculate the area of the triangle. We're going to look for where the altitude is, which is where it forms the right angle. So I see the symbol right here that indicates that it's a right angle. So I'm going to use the height of the line, which is 8.66. So I'm going to take my numbers and put them in my formula. So I have A equals 1/2. My base is 11. And my height is 8.66. Ooh. So I'm going to just multiply. I can multiply in any order. So that gives me 1/2 times 11 is 5.5. Then I'm going to multiply that by 8.66. And that is, area is 47.63. I have to have my units, which is meters, and I put the squared sign because I multiplied meters times meters. So meters times meters is meters squared. Calculate the area of this triangle. Once again, our formula is area equals 1/2 base times height. And I look and see, and first thing I look for is the right angle, and I use the height that is with the altitude, so that I'm going to use area equals 1/2 times my base times my height. So 1/2 times 7 times 16, that is 56. And I can go 56. Since I don't have units here, I do still need to indicate it's an area, so I can say units squared. Okay, so here's a trapezoid, and we have a formula for a trapezoid. We have area equals 1/2 height times the base 1 plus base 2. So we need to figure out what base 1 and base 2 are. But since we're adding, it doesn't really matter which one's which. But we will, for this problem, we'll use the 5 as base 2 and the 11 as base 1. So just like before, we're going to have to find this altitude for the height. And we can find that based on the right angle. And we're going to plug it in our formula. And this is where we need to remember order of operations. So area equals 1/2. The height is 9 times base 1, which is 11, plus base 2, which is 5. So I need to do order of operations first. So I'm going to do the parentheses and I'll bring it straight down. 11 plus 5 is 16. Bring everything else back down that we haven't used yet. So the 1/2 and the 9, and that all still equals our area. So I have 1/2 times 9 times 16, so I can multiply in any order now. That would be 72 equals my area, and I will also need units on this, and I don't have any, so I would indicate that by saying units squared. Still an area, even though it's a different shape, so it would still be units squared. You try it.